And I'm kind of pulling my nose up a little bit because I think we're going to need to climb a bit to get over this ridge. Speed is currently 160 kilometers an hour. And I'm going to turn and follow the power line, so turn in right to 299. It's funny though, I don't actually see a road here. I wonder if this is not the actual location I need to be turning at. Is the road further west?
I'm not seeing a road either.
Alright, I may have been mistaken. I may have assumed that this power line was a road, so never mind. On the map it shows a solid line, but it's a power line. We will pick the road up later.
Oh, bad idea.
What are you doing?
Oh, I almost crashed into Frank because I pulled up my e-board page and I lost sight of it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to see any terrain features to associate with the waypoints.
Yeah, I think up ahead, if you're looking up the power line, there's a couple of small buildings. I think that's actually general location of waypoint 2. Because at that point the power line turns west. And
yeah. Well, there's also a swampy-looking kind of thing on the map, just southeast or north of waypoint 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure about swampy looking thing.
Yeah, on the map it's a light-colored with blue dots in it.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, who knows what that really means.
Well, I see those buildings you're talking about.
Alright, so at that point we'll be turning back to 252.
For about 10 miles.
Yep, that should get us through the bridge. Yeah, and actually this is where the road joins. So, the road's just on the opposite side of the power lines north.
That looks like a substation or something.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's where the power lines come together. Alright, turn in 252. And would be a bad idea to climb a little here.
Okay, I see what looks like a road now, just to the right of the poles.
Yeah, I never saw anything on the ground that looked like your depression or swamp. And who knows what that actually means.
It's probably a seasonal swamp.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, but it didn't. I mean, it could be an intermittent stream that, dies at this point. Yeah, I'm losing a little bit of speed because of the climb, so mind the distance.
About 500 meter climb, right?
Yep.
Well, it looks like the ocean out there on the far horizon.
Yeah.
An ocean. An ocean of sand and rock.
How poetic, Al.
I was reading Tolkien this morning.
Alright, I believe we're near waypoint 3, so the next leg is at 280.
Are we following the road mostly?
Yes, we are. I mean, the navigation at this point is probably just, academic. I actually see a cloud in the distance.
Yeah, I do, too.
Turn the air conditioning on.
Right. Hear the fan?
You can open the window. Oh, there's a jump. There's a glitch in the matrix there.
Oh, be careful. Could mean anything.
Yep.
This is where Al slows down. So you can take the run.
My co-pilot is staring off to the right there, nervously.
I think my crew chief's eyebrows are going to break.
Yes, they heard he sat on something. I don't know about your glitch there, Frank. I don't actually see anything.
I don't know.
Although I suspect I jumped the gun on the course change because I don't see the road moving until just ahead of us. So the road turns off to the west-northwest at this point. All right, well, I can see parts of the town now, so we are close.
You gonna follow the road?
I am.
Okay.
I thought. Is that a town ahead of us?
That is a town ahead of us. So far, I see nothing, but just for reference, you can see a gap off on the north side of town. Barb should be up in the middle of that gap.
There's another glitch.
Well, I see trucks on the road ahead of me, so nothing else stirring. So those are friendlies just off the road kicking up the dust.
Yep.
Well, we will just continue. I think the road continues straight and then turns left and loops around that part of the town off to the south. Oh, I see tracers.
Where?
Straight ahead, shooting at the trucks.
Straight ahead,
Can't really
shooting
tell
at the
where they're
trucks.
coming from.
That's all. Lots of trucks in the convoy with perfect spacing.
Russians are good at that.
Oops, somebody just shot at me from those trees near the road.
Seen rockets.
Alright, I'm off to the south. I'm going to brake. I've passed them already, I think.
Something's not right. I'm braking. Oh! What the heck just happened? This broke my earbuds. I'm gonna crash, I think. See that?
Ow.
Spectacular. Haha. I suspect out that now someone's shooting. I got lots of tracers over my head.
Okay, anybody got eyes on where they're coming from?
Yes, behind me.
That doesn't help. Alright, I am now flying east. I see whoever's trail.
That's me.
What?
Turn off your
Oh, lights, yes.
lights.
Why are my rocket?
If you see him, I will follow wherever it is that you're shooting.
I am waiting for something to fire. I see nothing, no shooting now as I'm passing over them south to north. Oh, the trees on the west edge of the little edge of the village, where you can light up that whole tree line.
There's wires here
Uh-oh.
too.
Alright, I'm gonna go try and shoot rockets again.
Are they doing red tracers?
I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a mix because the tanks and the BMPs all have different calibers. So
Okay. So,
anything shooting in the direction of the trucks is bad.
right.
Okay, I finally got my rockets to shoot.
All right, is
I'm off.
anybody in?
I'm off.
I'm still trailing you.
All right, I'm in then. Heading for those trees on the west edge of that little part of the
Make sure
village.
you're
Okay,
shooting
I will
parallel-
watch your fire here.
parallel to the trucks and not at them.
Oh, is it in the... Ooh.
Yep, right. That last batch I had fired on, that's a good spot, and I'm off.
Okay, I'm too close. Alright, I'm overflying and continuing to trail you.
Okay, I'm gonna loop south and come south to north.
South. I see you guys lining up to go back in, take another shot. They're in that trees, right? Oh, something just went off bad near our trucks.
Bad. How bad is bad?
Like big explosion.
Oh.
But
All right, I'm
everybody
back
seems-
in. Al, are you off or are you good? Oh, I see
I'm
your
off.
shadow.
Something exploded near our vehicles. It's an
Yep,
explosion.
I see him shooting to the north, but I don't see anything shooting back. I'm just going to generally suppress the wood line.
BK.
No, that was totally out. Target. All right, I'm off. I see nothing below me. Is anything shoot? Yeah, oh wow, that's big explosions near the trucks. Oh, I got something shooting north. There's a cluster of buildings. Some heavy machine gun is shooting at me. Red tracers. Looks like a technical parked in the gap. I'll try and keep an eye on him. There's green tracers firing in the general direction of that thing, and now red tracers. So the ground troops are shooting at the target.
Okay, I have lost you.
Yeah, I'm way off to the north, circling back around.
Shooting some rounds with.
Yes, that looks pretty good right
Oh,
there.
oh,
Oh, there's a big
Somebody-
explosion.
Somebody took exception to my, but they are exactly where I was shooting. Slightly off to the north.
So in the trees or north of the trees? Oh wait, I saw a dust cloud pop up.
Slightly north.
All right. So I'm gonna go in and just pummel those trees then. Because with the rockets, I'm just not that precise.
Ah, crap. Looks like we lost a truck.
Oh, that was way long. No, that was pretty good. You see that, Frank?
You know what? I'm gonna
Open
need
area,
to...
I'm flying over now.
No, because I lost you. I'm, okay, there's another explosion up there. Who's shooting at him?
I don't know, but whoever it is, we've already lost a couple trucks.
Well, I mean, it's Russia. We got lots of trucks. And I don't see the second convoy. Maybe off. I'm going to fly in the direction of the convoy and see how... Oh, yeah, something's burning in there.
Right up.
That's no bueno.
I'm blowing straight through.
Morons behind them just stopped.
It didn't go off the road.
Well, they are all off the road now. Whoever is at the end of the convoy is shooting. That's like artillery fire, isn't it?
It looks like artillery.
Oh, something is smoking now in the vicinity of that target, Al.
Okay. Well,
See
I
it?
ran through with UBK, so.
Is that you, Frank? Slow over the target area?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm trying to see where things are. I haven't really picked anything out yet.
7 o'clock probably. There's smoke and I see tracers coming up. Oh, there's something. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Don't do that, Mike. I'm
Yeah,
off.
there's some explosions going on down by the con.
Yeah, Frank, go back over that location from a distance and look for, there's a small plume of smoke coming up off of it. Yeah, nice effect.
off.
I'm about to get to the loop. So Frank, if you come west, the road will take a severe turn to the south and then loop back to the north. There's a...
I see somebody off to my 10 o'clock.
Okay, well, if you come to wherever that person is, you see you orbiting around the convoy.
Okay.
I am.
There's a built-up area. The bad guys are in amongst the buildings on the west side.
I'll just watch where you guys are shooting.
Target line.
Yeah, I'm basically just lining up on the edge of the village and
They seem to be through the village now, and I don't see any more tracer fire, so I think we probably suppressed this group.
All right, I see. No, those aren't people. Those are barrels. Never mind. Yeah, and mind the wires on the north side of that little bunch, Frank. Convoy is passing under the wires now. Actually, I'd say we did remarkably well. If you leave them alone, that first bunch of Taliban will pretty much clear out half the vehicles.
Something's on fire down there, so I guess there was a truck.
Oh, that's interesting. No, I don't think there was.
No.
I mean,
the building that they... I think the tank blew the building.
Oh, the tank blew the building. Nice.
All right, I'm gonna head up this side of the convoy and see if anybody fires. So I am heading northwest on the right side of the road through the trees here. There's another small town. The road passes through. More of a complex.
Well, I see no activity at this last bunch, and the convoy is pretty much far enough north they should be in the clear.
Yeah, alright, I'm circling the next urban-esque area. Trees. It's right next to the road.
Alrighty, I'm going to run back off to the east and see if I can find this other convoy. They should be due in the area anytime now.
Okay.
Although, I suspect I might have eved something up.
Well, they're either camouflaged real good or there's nobody in this little group. So, Frank, where are you? Have you caught up with the convoy yet?
Oh, I'm at the convoy. I'm at 9 o'clock.
Ah, see, okay. Yeah, you see that little village there? That's the next. So I'm gonna head back down and loop around and stay on the eastern side of the road, paralleling the convoy.
So I'm just now passing the convoy. There's another glitch.
At the rear of the convoy.
It's only you, Frank. I didn't put that many triggers in. The other convoy is so far off to the east, I don't know if they're worth waiting on.
Okay, the convoy is approaching that village. I don't think there's anything in that village because I mean I've damn near hung out at a hover around it. Took a. They're very smart.
So I can't remember if we can refuel and rearm without shutting the engines down. Does anybody remember?
I know you need to shut down your engine to repair, but I don't think you need to shut it down for refuel and rearm.
Well, then I am going to head to the FARP and rearm.
Yeah, I'm still good on fuel,
I am too.
and I didn't pop any caps, so I'm good on armament.
So Frank, I'm flying up the road past that village now.
Yep, I'm watching you. I'm following you, basically. Oh, I don't know, about half a kilometer behind.
Okay, I'm gonna just come up here a little bit more, and then I'm gonna turn back around.
See if
Back.
anybody shoots at you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna come up to this set of buildings up here. If nobody shoots, then I'm gonna turn around and head back.
I lost you in the clutter.
There's a village or something. If you stay on the right side of the road, a bunch of buildings, very spread out. I'm flying over those now. I'm getting ready to turn back.
Yep, you're almost to the FARP, pal. You should see it right in front
yeah,
of you.
there is the FARP. The FARP's right in front of me. Okay. I'm gonna assume that.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you should be safe at this point. All right, I'm on the opposite side of the valley from you east.
Yeah, I messed up. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna fly north of the FARP and come back south for landing.
You need to land again, Frank.
No, I had a phone call and I tried to answer it, and yeah. Let me.
No worries.
All right, Frank, I'm at your 3 o'clock.
Settled here. Yeah, it's the car shop. Hang on, I'm gonna be offline for a sec.
Somehow, I lost a wheel.
You lost a wheel? Probably they shot it off.
I mean, everything else seems to be working okay, so.
I mean, that'll make landing a little bit tricky, but nothing too bad.
Yeah, bigger than Stuttgart. No wheel there. All right. The last of the convoy is just making past the village and is continuing up the road.
Okay, I'm back. I see somebody back there. I'll go follow you. I'm too far north. I'm gonna head back south.
That's all right. I was just convoy is at the turn in the road by that little village. So now I'm back on the tree side of the road. So I'm on the east side. Flying north.
Got you, Misha, at the FARP?
Yep, I'm trying to land to rearm and retool. I think we got probably 10 or 15 minutes before the next convoy comes into the area, so probably want to rotate through. Well, except for you, Frank, you're probably good to stay out the whole mission.
I'm passing you.
Yeah, I'm hanging out up here with the convoy, and then I'm gonna have to go to the farm and shut down because I got to repair.
And actually, landing should be south to north, as I am staring at the windsock now.
convoy has stopped for some reason.
Wonder if there's a problem. Well, it looks like they got going again.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have a natural tendency to accordion like everybody else does.
Okay. Well, so
Well, that's
And it
real
can be
life.
extreme.
art mimics life. I got plenty of gas.
All right, I'm rearmed if somebody else. Al, I guess if you want to come in and land and rearm and repair.
Okay, I'm just staying with the convoy until it gets to the far. But if you want to cover that, or do you want to
So
head down?
they're getting their objective is to get to the FARP, right?
Correct.
Yeah, which is less than a mile or two.
Yeah, I mean, they should be safe if they're this close. It's the next convoy we want to start worrying
You
about.
can never tell with them.
Which is where north of the FARP.
No, they are off to the east. Same route we came in. They're probably 5 clicks out. maybe
Okay.
7.
All right, if they're safe, you guys want to go get to the.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn southeast and stage myself for the next bunch.
Yeah, why don't you fly back down the road, Frank, and take a look at the other one, and I'll stick with this convoy for now.
No, I'll stick with them. You guys go
Al's
down
still
there.
worried about them.
No, you go ahead and go down. Don't leave Frank alone. You
Alrighty, I'm
know,
heading
rule
that
number
way.
1 of military aviation: you always fly in pairs.
Oh, I see the convoy now.
Make one more turn around him, and then oh shit! I'll just go to the front now. So you're saying land to the north, right?
Land to, yeah.
Down for the fort, and weapon systems are saved.
Okay, I'm passing the convoy on the east side.
Copy. I'm at yours.
Okay. You say just follow the road back, right? So I'm about 160 kmh here.
Yep. Switch into your 4.
Okay, I see a couple of craters down there.
Wish me luck, guys.
Good luck. Oh,
I'm trying to get this thing on the ground, hopefully without crashing.
I mean, the wheel is not really necessary. Hueys don't have them.
Yes. Oh. Okay, down successfully. All right, let's see. Let's do that.
Follow the power lines back to the east, or do we follow the road?
Road.
Okay.
So,
They should probably just be coming off of that ridge you see to the east, where the road comes over the ridge.
it's automatic shut.
Yeah.
It should be probably left Windows page down. Or no, left Windows
and-
end.
And
There we go. All right, so it's shutting down.
I see the convoy just approaching town now, probably a 1 click to the east.
Well, you already see the convoy? I don't see the convoy yet.
Yeah, they're just behind that very low ridge at your 10 o'clock.
Oh, I see him. So this is that same town that they're probably going to hit.
Well, if we didn't kill them all, they'll probably fire it up again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we can circle the town and see if something pops up.
Yes, we can.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do left orbits.
Strong Al.
The fire chief just told me that the truck with the spare tires was one of the ones that got blown up.
Oh, that's bad. So you're gonna have to fly the whole mission without a tire.
No, I'm already shut down. I'm not gonna try and fly it back. Just burning holes in the back of my helmet.
I mean, it's not like he's got a blowtorch. He just uses those eyes of his. How dangerous is he?
Pounds.
Yeah, see, there's no tank with this convoy.
Okay, looks like I have successfully landed without blowing up and done a shutdown. So let's see.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything, Misha. The convoy is almost at that point where they got attacked first by that first town.
Yep.
What? This is amazing. The reflection even has the silhouette of the guy sitting next to me.
I mean, the creepy guy?
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. I am flying.
I see you.
I'm talking about you. All right. I don't see anything shooting.
Nope. The convoy's... Oh,
there
wait.
we go.
Yep,
All right.
I see somebody.
Convoy is firing at somebody.
Shoot back.
All right. So last time, Frank, they were in the trees. So
That looks like...
trees are fair game.
Yep.
Alright, I'm about a minute and a half.
I will come in from the north to south. Now, if I do that, I'm going to have to wait for the convoy to pass because I might shoot the convoy.
Right. Yes.
Shoot
Probably
Carol.
done much better going east to west or west to east.
Yeah, but the buildings are in the way if they're in that tree line.
Either shoot over top of them or parallel to them, but not into them.
Well, come on, Al.
I don't see anybody shooting anymore, so I don't know if they dispatched them.
Hey, how come the Hinds aren't flying?
Because we don't have Heinz.
There's one sitting on the tarmac somewhere.
Yeah, well, he's just there for decoration. I mean, if we had Heinz doing this mission, we would
We
have
will
nothing to do.
eventually. We will eventually.
I'm going to be very disappointed if this convoy just waltzes through and they don't get lit up.
A successful day. Well, they're coming into the artillery field.
Yeah, I think we obliterated that. I think that was a mortar crew. I say pretending that I don't know that I put down 2 mortars. Alright, I'm going to fly east to west, parallel to the road, and fire a few rockets into those trees. Probably need to get a little higher, don't I?
Okay, well, I have visual on you, so I'll see where you shoot.
Oh, those are way long.
Scared the crap out of the drivers, that's for sure.
No, come on, I'm off to the side. I'm paralleling them. So those trees on the north side, I would say, is a valid target at this point.
Okay.
Frank.
All right. I'll follow your same route coming in east to west.
Oh, I see guns firing at that mortar area. Rounds outbound from the BRDM2.
I see green tracer. I saw green tracers.
Yep. He's shooting at something over here. So there must still be somebody alive in this general area, but
Well, the good news is it doesn't look like there's any mortars landing. Yay!
all right, I just lit the general area up, so well, something's burning. Oh, he just lit up a house.
All right.
What are they doing, Al? Is it actually repairing your helicopter?
I am repaired. Now I'm going to rearm and refuel.
Yep. So the area of the mortars, I still saw a puff off in the field east of the plume of smoke.
I don't know where that is.
So right in front of where you're passing over, there's a group of buildings under your right wing. I mean, if you had a wing. So that cluster of buildings you passed over, there's a wooded area in between all the buildings. There's a mortar probably firing. I see a puff of smoke every 10 or 15 seconds. So you should see a small plume of smoke. The target is in the area east of that if you just want to barrage that area.
Mortar started up again.
Yep, yeah, it's definitely the mortar.
I don't see anything.
You see that cluster of buildings right in front of you?
I see lots of buildings in front of me.
Well, I mean, there's a tight cluster that you're passing over right now. The mortar is in the trees on the west side of that.
I just saw green tracers. Is that blue force shooting at Op 4?
Yeah, well, that's red force firing at the Taliban. So if you want to fly back and hit that entire area, that's a good target.
All right, 3 spooling.
I can't believe we didn't take out that other mortar. Thankfully, he hasn't hit anything yet. If you've got eyes on that general area, Frank, I'll put a rocket in the area.
Okay, I see what looks like a crater in the middle.
Yep, alright, I'm about to fire. That's going to be long. 200 meters east of the impact point.
That's where the bad guy is?
That's where that mortar is, somewhere in that square box of trees. And if you look, all you'll see is a white puff of smoke, you know, when the mortar kicks up dust.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at the other ambush spot.
Oops, sorry guys. I just destroyed your house.
We're Russians. We're not really concerned about that.
Yeah, that's terribly Western of you, Frank.
Yeah, don't be so caring.
Nobody else is. Ugh.
That was good. Good shooting. Yeah, I'd say another 50 meters east of that, maybe. Somewhere in those clumps of trees. It's quiet now, so either the trucks have moved out of his line of sight, or else we've taken him out or suppressed him. What are you looking at me for? Look out the window, you moron.
Okay, I'm heading for the convoy.
All right, sports fans. Locked and loaded. Refueled. All right. Truck 3 taking off.
If you want to join Frank over the convoy, I'm going to dump a load on that mortar position again. Not that I've seen it fire, but just because.
All right, I'm going to fly back down the road and I'll link up with you, Frank.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to test fire my cannon. It's working. All right, I will stay on the desert side of the road on the assumption you're over the trees.
Yeah, looks like I'm west of the road.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I see you. So, Mitch, what are you doing?
I think I am on your 6 right now, crossing behind you.
Okay. I thought that, yeah, gotcha.
I'm gonna swing out to the west, and observe from a little bit higher altitude.
Okay.
I think we hit this bunch on this side of the road pretty hard. They didn't really put out much of an effort.
Okay, I'm crossing that town now. I'm not, there's that one exploded building. Oh, there's the convoy. Shit, they're already there. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, I see Frank.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah, I see him now.
I'm paralleling the road.
I'll swing around behind you.
Alright, I'm gonna take up a high, wide orbit over the outside of you guys. You guys want to stay close?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do left circles around the convoy as it moves.
Okay. About half a click behind you, Frank.
Okay. I'm not going fast, about 100 km/h.
Okay. I'll slow. Ideally, we'd have one of us on either side of the convoy.
Oh, okay. Well, you stay on this side, I can go on the other side.
Well, I mean, bad guys left in this town, you know that it'll be very quiet because I'm basically hovering over top of the town. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Either that, Frank, or what we can do is you stay with the convoy and I'll race ahead.
Okay.
Do a recon. We don't crash into the frickin' wires. All right, Misha, you're gonna do a wide orbit around the convoy. Is that what you said?
Yes, I am. I'm south about a click and a half.
All right. Well, you guys do that then, and I'll just kind of putz around out here to the north of the convoy and see if anybody's gonna try and interfere. I mean, we're getting pretty close already, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Still good on gas.
Okay, I'm at the next town. There are some craters out here, though. I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of confused when I saw those craters. I'm not sure what caused those. All right, I'm flying over the road now, orbiting back to the south.
Yeah, but the little village at the intersection. Still
Yes.
not seeing anybody there.
Yeah, there is some craters here, isn't there? The mortar fired a couple of rounds at them last time.
They've reached the wires. They're crossing the high tension wires.
Copy.
Now that I understand what that is, I actually like that square gauge that tells you available power and versus how much you're pulling.
Is that how that works? So like the red bars don't seem to move. Are they fixed?
No, they are not. They will, in other words, they will move up and down, varying on altitude. So the higher altitude you're operating at, the lower those red bars will go, meaning you have less power available.
At higher altitudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
nice.
as you pull power,
The yellow bars move
yellow
up.
bars move up and down. It gives you a clue if you're at max
You're about
power
to
or
exceed your abilities.
exceed the limitation on the engine.
That is very cool. All right. Sadly, I suspect there are no more bad guys down there.
Let's execute the mission.
Yep. I'm just going to orbit up here and.
I'm out here in the hinterlands on the tree side of the road. See if there's anything else out here somewhere. Trying to sneak its way up or something. I don't know.
All right. I am going to do a low level and BDA on our trucks we lost. See if I can figure out how much we actually lost.
Getting late in the afternoon.
Yes, it is. Very long shadows.
Yeah, when we started this mission, my shadow was right next to the road. Now it's way out yonder. Oh, okay, that's the power lines. I'm like, what are those dots out there going? Okay, I'm heading back towards the column. I'm almost at the bend in the road by the little village. I'm on the western side.
Copy.
I'm still not seeing anybody in the village. Frank, where are you in relationship to the...
I'm at the Convoy east side. I'm sorry, west side.
Ooh!
The idea is not to touch down.
The idea is not to run into the other guy. Alright, I'm braking behind you. I'm going on the east side of the convoy. That was closer than it should have been given the size of the AO. Alright, the head of the village is now, or the head of the village is now at the convoy.
Ponята. Prion. Alright, I'm back down at low level. I'm astern of the convoy by a couple of miles heading north along the road.
But now I'm trailed to you, Al. Are you going to stay on this side of the road, or are you going to go ahead and cross the road?
Yeah, I'm crossing over. Basically what I'm doing is kind of just looping around the convoy.
Okay, that's what I was doing, so I'll join you on the trail side.
Right.
Yeah, a couple of wrecked houses down there.
They're almost at the T intersection, T junction there.
Yep. I mean, since there's nothing, you guys want to RTB after they hit the T junction. But I don't think there's anything else out here.
Yeah, that's probably safe. I mean, we can either end the mission at the FARP, which is what I had kind of intended,
Okay.
or we can fly back if you want.
It's whatever the mission was intended to do, then I'm good with that. Okay, I see you, Misha, so I'm turning behind you.
Alright, I'm going to extend off to the towards the FARP. Probably land on the far end.
Okay.
Yep, here they come. Yeah, I should have put guys in that little clump there, shouldn't I? Near the road intersection.
I mean, it was a pretty straight up mission. I think it was pretty realistic.
I didn't want to have bad guys too close to the FARP.
No, I got you there. And again, I think that, I think it was an appropriate. I don't think they're going
Or you can have Blue Fort protecting the FARP. Some Blue Fort.
Yeah, there are actually. There's
Ground Fort.
two teams on opposite sides marching around.
or in this case, Red Fort.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Red Fort.
yeah.
Alright, slowing and descending.
All right. Your call, Frank. I'm just circling around them.
No, I see both of you. I'll go ahead and proceed to the FARP.
I'll finish this loop around and follow you in. So how many vehicles did we lose out of the first convoy mission?
I think we lost 4, but they're so stacked up it's hard to tell. Which 4 is very good. Because on their own they should wipe out about half of it.
Say land south to north.
Yes.
Correct.
All right, the last BRDM has turned at the intersection. I'm heading for the FARP. Fly low and next to the convoy to boost the morale of our brave comrades.
You mean our drunk comrades?
My crew chief's glaring at me again because I'm endangering our aircraft. We fly too low, comrade. They do not care. There wasn't a tank in the second convoy, was there?
No. Tank's in the first one.
Okay.
Tank and a BMP at the front to kind of make things go nicely.